Hey Fairboy, welcome. And yes, it is Caesar 3, but today without a prediction. And the reason for it, I don't expect this map to work. I've seen many a map, I've made many a map, and this one scares me. And for a good reason. Only 9k pop. Well, it's not about the goals. We can take a look at it. Let me just shut out browser source. I really didn't want to play this map, but Frankie made it, so he wanted me to play it, therefore here we are. However, it's not gonna be nice. Now, one thing that's not gonna be a problem at all is money. I actually have no idea where we are. Our city is nowhere, but there is so much trade. It's not gonna be a problem ever to find more opportunities to sell things. What's the problem is you can only do mining in certain areas. So you can only fit like 1 or 2 quarries in specific places, same with water. However, the main issue, many invasion points, and the map isn't too big. Also, where am I gonna fit my military? There is no good spot for it, as far as I can tell. The road is also going through the whole map, so caravan route is gonna be nasty. Is it really necessary for it to camp this way? It's the entry point, right? Yeah. Can you not... Oh, you cannot cross here. Sounds like a job for highways. Maybe. This is a problem. I'm really worried about the military aspect. Can we at least get some money? There's a rock there we can use. Okay. More here. There is some water here, so you could have a reservoir up here. But it's gonna impede the ability to traverse it. There is a path here, if you cut it open. But do you want to cut it open? Oh, there is a valley here. It might be fine. But I'm really worried. The invasion points are gonna be everywhere, and it's gonna be massive invasions from multiple angles. So... yeah, I don't even know where to start, to be honest. But let's just start building something. It's probably gonna be horrible, but what can we do? Also, I doubt Frankie has tested the map properly, because last time he sent it to me, there was no native meeting hub. And so the natives wouldn't get pissed, which makes me think he didn't test it. Different topic, but we'll see about co-op this weekend. I'll be out on a short trip during the day on Saturday. Maybe we can play some quite late day. Yeah, I would be up for it later, if you have time. Or you could do it on Friday if you want. I don't mind that. Just hit me up on Discord and I'll make time. I'll be at home, so... Unless I'm playing something else, I'll make time. I think this This version doesn't have the meeting hub. Why? Okay, sounds good. Let me check. Because Frankie has written that it's fixed. Oh no, I have a new version. I'm just stupid. Okay. Where is it? There's Marbles 1. Right. So where is the meeting hub? It's not like it's super important, but I want to verify it's actually done. Oh, here it is. Right. Native overlay, yeah, we can take a look how many natives there are. There are quite a few. Looks almost like a Mark map. Definitely did his homework. But as I said, I don't know if it's properly tested. I believe the map might be a little bit overtuned. And I didn't ask for this. I have not been the biggest fan of playing heavily military maps, at least recently. But there we go. Always play heavy military maps, because that's what people want to see. So clearly, it's my life now. It's fine. Okay, let's start by making a block. Then we'll bring them water, then you'll get them food, get some industry going, just the basics, as we do everywhere. Gonna use this valley for the housing. Try to hug it against the wall. Maybe we... Do we build an irregular shape? Is this really that kind of map? I actually have no idea. It might be. Can Twitch vary their ads more? Same things over and over. So many products and services to do. No, it's just the exact opposite of what the ad would want. It's just I find advertisement to be too stupid. I never buy anything that's advertised ever. I really don't. Because it usually isn't something I'm after at all. Their target, like, demographic is completely off. They always offer me something I have no interest in. But anyways, it's not here nor there. How are we gonna build this thing? I could just build a regular shape. There is a rock here. That's what made me stop. Because rocks are gonna be precious. And we could fit 2 quarries around this. Maybe 3. Yeah. More rock. I think we'll need to keep that. $80, 84, 88, 92, 96. That's wrong. I also need to check my salary and everything. I didn't do that yet. We'll be adding more people, preferably this side. Okay, let's get a couple of things here so that we don't have to build up too much on this side. Come on, I need to cancel it. It's alright. So people should move in. Let's take a look. 200 denarii. We do have only 30 favor, so I'm gonna send him a gift. drop our salary to 2 denarii. Also fair buy. I think I'm gonna give you something. There you go. Shouldn't need to worry about ads anymore. At least for a month. Since I know you hate them a lot. And you've been helping me out. So, there you go. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I have a discount. So, it's no big deal. Temples. Hey Kerry, welcome. What's the map about? It's a map called Neros Marbles, and it's made by FrankyVesna, which is a talented map creator that likes to hex edit things. So he was able to do many trade routes, even before we managed to get the XML files to modify the empire. And this is a map he made for me. Last time he made a Salted Carthago, which was pretty simplistic in terms of map design. This one is a proper Marek map. You have Hello natives everywhere. You have valleys interconnected by stairs, limited water, not that many opportunities for mining, as far as I can tell. And you can sell a bunch of stuff, it's just Emperor is gonna be unreasonable and demand all sorts of things. As well as military is gonna be a pain because there are multiple invasion points everywhere, and I cannot see a good place for my forts currently. So that's always fun. Yeah. So that's about it, I guess. Apart from that, not much else I can tell. I just started, so we'll see what happens. But I don't expect this to work really, because I'm not sure if it was properly tested, so I didn't do a prediction. I feel like I don't want to scam people's points with this, but it's gonna be fun to try it nonetheless. It seems interesting. I like maps like this. It's definitely something I would do. It's just that might be a little bit of a pain to play it. Okay, let's take a look at the mining. I'm actually interested in how to fit more quarries. Is that a rock? That is not a rock. This is. So we can have 2 quarries here. Okay. There's also a rock here, but that's just for 1. And we have some rocks around here. And here. No, those are fake rocks. Cliff rocks. Okay. So I believe we want to start exporting marble first. But let's just wait until we have people in the city. Okay, almost enough labor. I also need the temples, otherwise you'll have some problems. We do have access to small temples. I was under the impression you cannot build small temples. Well, if we can build them, we are gonna build them. Because imagine having things, it's actually nice. Let's just build things here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, unemployment. Let's start getting some of these mines in here. Can't really get it there because that would block off this part. Can have one here now. Okay, there is a shortcut, actually, but we don't need to open that up, I don't think. I'm more interested in just the amount of marble we can make here. And then we want the warehouse for the marble to be somewhere along the trade route. Something like this. Make some road. Make a highway. Okay. Like that. And that should help with the transportation effort. Let's get an engineer and a prefect. They should be able to cover that. Stockpile marble in here. Yeah, now we need a bunch of labor. It's alright. Military is gonna be a pain. I'm still worried about it, I don't know how to approach it properly. Where are we gonna build our forts? Part of me wants to build them here. Just pacify the natives and build them near the entrances because that's the like free real estate for military buildings. And maybe we could use the forts themselves to wall a little bit. Yeah, this is nasty. That's my only food source, as far as I can tell. Might be some fertile land here and there. This is the main one. Okay. Now, I think we need to give them water immediately. Let's take a look at the population advisor. Looks like we can still fit around half the city in here. Just give them a moment. First marble being made. That's good. Starting out with the highways, yeah. I do need it. It's a little bit awkward and I want it to be close to the trade route itself. It's for the industry, it's not for my logistics in general. So I think limited highways are fine. And yeah, they will buy a bunch of marble for multiple cities. Just need to figure out which one first. Let's open my elitists, for example. Just start selling them marble. Okay, a bunch of labor. I need to take a look at the bad people overlay. We'll go into that, but it's worth it. You'll need surplus because it's gonna have to feed our military as well. Nicer way than mine? No, on most maps you don't have to build near the edges. This is very dangerous. Unless I build my forts somewhere around here, it's gonna be pretty much impossible to defend. So I second that. I think it's unusual and cruel punishment. Well, yes, it is a central province and it has wheat. And the desert map is too tight? I mean, yes. That's how it should be. But there is more than enough food on the entire map. In here, it's probably fine as well, but I strongly suspect we might have to outweigh the attacks. Okay, we are getting some money. Now, it does not necessarily look like we are gonna get too much money out of that. We could just mine more marble, but these places are a little bit odd. Not sure where to extract things from first. You could also get a reservoir from here, actually. It's not a terrible idea. Still have some unemployment though, so let's build a barracks. And a supply post. We have access to the military academy. That's scary. Natives. Where do we build our forts? We could make one here to block off this part off at least. And then we could do this and make sure that this is relatively safe. Because if we want to use it ever, we need to make sure. I have it like that. I'll fit it fairly close, I think. Because if you want to fit more blocks in there, it's gonna be useful. You probably will have to fit in more. Yeah, sure, let's hug this side. This is not even gonna be necessary to have an access through here. Could make one, but okay, let's build a theater and a school. A couple of markets. I'm gonna invest into this block, even though Caesar is gonna be mad. It's fine. Nero is gonna be pissed anyway because he's Nero, so he's gonna request unreasonable things. Might as well just develop the city faster. %8 tax. I'll need some pottery industry soon. Hey Rombek, welcome. How goes it? I fully expect to suffer on this map, so it goes very well. Bunch of marble. It looks like we just the trade route is so long that it's taking the traders ages to reach the other side of the map. Let's open up Alexandria for marble as well. Just need more caravans, and maybe caravanserai fairly soon. Yeah, okay. Almost made the money back. They're getting some unemployment. Highways, yes. They are very speedy. Helps out the logistics a bit. Immigration. I might have to double down on that, which I don't like. I'd rather a couple of people move out. Also, they are unhappy because of the wages, I think. Let's raise that a little bit. I need to make sure the caravans are through the map. It's just taking them so long. I'll have to build highways. For the caravans. It's gonna cost me though. They are not cheap. I need to recover the money. There is no way for me to... Yeah, Caesar just... it's very mean, yeah. Okay. We have 2,500. At least there's that. Now, what's next? I'm gonna have to give them to insulate. Let's make a couple of clay pits. I could have multiple if you really want to. So just make something like this. Accept pottery. And we'll set up a new warehouse. Get 16. Now hopefully that's fixing our things. Yeah, people are moving back in. Food seems to be relatively plentiful. I think we want to go ham on the pottery. We could even sell it, I think, if we really want to. Caesar is not happy. I'm gonna send him a small gift at least. Now, after we make them insulate, we should raise the income significantly. We want to keep this open, because there is gonna be more marble if we ever want it for something like the monuments. It's gonna amphitheater. We'll get an actor's colony. Gladiators. I actually think we should go arena and lion pit. Because of course, I mean, is it even a question? Is it gonna be a gladiator revolt? Of course there is gonna be a gladiator revolt, and where is it gonna hit? Near my aqueduct system. It's fine, just don't build it. Bathhouse. Let's build this Mars temple here. And we can relocate the Venus here. Still gonna be an access point. We have some pottery here. It's good. Just one tile too far forward, but I need to secure this place, I think. It does form sort of a wall, but there is an access point through there. Okay. Well, let's just cut it. It's fine. I'll have to pacify the natives, so let's just build a mission post somewhere. Those squiggles are not very good for the mission post guy. Mission post guy hates squiggles. Oh, come on. What an absolute freak. Can you walk more than 5 tiles? Okay, never mind. It's not that like I need. Force Volk him. No, I'm not using Forced Volkers ever. It's a bug and an exploit. Yeah, I mean, for sure. But usefulness isn't telling the whole story. Let's try this one. Think about efficiency. It's a bug and it's gonna be removed eventually. I cannot get used to using it because then I'm gonna miss it. Just ignore it. It's hideous, but I need to secure this side more. And I think this is the only way to do it. I could just build walls in the middle here, just to delay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. We can't have nice things. Yes, that's also part of it. Hey, Alden. Build walls and make Egyptians pay for it. I think it's gonna be Etruscans or something. I don't remember the enemy type that Frankie put in on this mission, but it's not something historically accurate. At least I don't believe. Some extra desirability. Some nice insulate. Not so nice unemployment though. And guards. Okay. Monument construction around here, I guess. We'll just build some oracles. I'm a little bit worried about building near this entry point, but not so much. Work camp. You should just slap it down here. Come on. Architect. There's no really good way to build this. Just leave a gap in the middle for access. Actually, 2 tiles, I think. I want another highway. Eventually. What was that? Explosion. Was it something important? Yeah, it was the actress colony because I don't have things. Let's build things. The actress colony is gonna be rebuilt, it's fine. What's not fine is this, oracles, right? Oh, we cannot build oracles. How nice. We can do large temples though. We haven't built them in ages, I don't think. I even forgot how they look like almost. Let's just build large temples then. I think I'm just gonna do a line, to be honest. Hey Liger, welcome. Who is my Caesar 3 waifu? Caesar, of course. Toga boy himself. Venus is upset. It's fine. You build her a temple worthy of Mordor. Let's just make it happen. Proconsul of Rome is much cooler, yeah, yes. Cheating on pleb, yeah, clearly. I think pleb is gonna understand. It's in the interest of his betters. Unemployment is sky high. I need to deal with it. How? Can you sell pottery? They would buy timber. These guys would buy more marble, but that's not really something I can easily do. Is this rocks? Yes. Okay. We can even have some clay up here, I think. Oh, there are many rocks here, okay. This is interesting. Gonna cost me a bunch, but we need money. I think we don't mind cutting this off anyway. That's a hell of marble. But we can sell it, I think. The empire is large. It's not like that's gonna become a problem. And we'll build a warehouse down here. Preferably like this. Absolutely it is. Okay. Marble accepted here. As I said, that is gonna be necessary, but it's more industry. Wrath of Mars. Oh no. Well, we have the temples, which means that we are cool, right? Gods, are we cool? We should be cool. Yeah, okay. More people, more marble. Yeah, it is extremely useful. I don't know if you suggested it or who did, but it's incredibly useful. I like it a lot. Yeah, exactly. Super, super useful. Money. We'll need to wait until we recover the debt again. So much marble. Caravanserai might be nice. Hey Frankie, welcome. How are you doing? Can I take a look at the workshops? Yes. I shouldn't be able to build them at all. Interesting. You can disable them in the editor. I guess you forgot. That happens. I'm gonna give you... I'm gonna use the rest of this pottery, but I'm not gonna make more than. It's fine. Cheating, Marek. No, I didn't know. Completely forgot. I swear. Yeah. Might have forgot when you remade the native meeting hut. Happens to the best of us. Yeah. It's gonna have to be imports. Is there no connection? That's not nice. Let's get a barber. Or actually, no, we can't just fit this Mercury temple here. It was a nice spot for a 3x3 though. Maybe we want that instead. So the architect and the workers should be going to grab the resources and build a caravanserai. That's why I have so much marble money. Yeah. Makes sense. That's why I deleted the workshops. I'm gonna actually give you the benefit of the doubt and just remove this so I don't have the stocks of free stuff. Are you happy? Should be. There are not many people who would do that for you. If you forget something, they will just absolutely exploit it. But I understand your pain. Well, yeah. And before I'm gonna start to get absolutely mauled by the natives and the enemy attacks, which is gonna happen pretty soon, I think. Lenient on the military. Oh, too lenient, you say? No, I don't believe so. Just taking a look at the invasion points, I can tell this is a Marek map. That's why we don't have a prediction, because I can't predict what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be nice. Sure. This map Lizaran made where you exploited the iron mines by the entrance, I know. And Lizaran pushed for that no longer be a thing. So now it's fixed. And it's fine. People have been abusing that for ages, but Marek does it, so let's just nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. But first of all, was a no-go. Well, yeah, I'm kinda selective, but forced walkers are something that I don't even consider too efficient. Like for the mission post you could do it, but if you want to do the markets and everything, I would have to have this as a staging area for it. I fixed that just for Maria. That's what I mentioned. It's just as I'm saying. Everybody was using it for ages on a Haven, but Marek used it once, so let's just nuke it from orbit. That's how it works. No, I'm grateful. It means that I'm being watched, at least a bit. If for nothing else, then only for the broken things in the game. And it's gonna be better. Now that it's no longer possible, it will actually force you to play the map as intended, which is good, because it has been tested by Lizaran. So, you know, it did feel kinda bad. But at the same time, I can help myself. Some people would call that bug feature. Oh yeah, I mean there are people who advocate for all sorts of things. It wouldn't surprise me that there are people advocating for this of all things. Vanilla experience, yeah. It's not only about the vanilla experience though, it's also about people getting used to their crutches. More than they would like you to know. It's more about that. Because they will advocate for having 25% taxation and abuse the city mood system in Julius and Vanilla as well, even though that is just obscene. So how many do we have? 5? We only need a 6th one, so let's build it. There's a native. Okay. Imagine 24% taxes was incredibly high for today's standards. Well, yeah, it's much higher, especially with the insurance that's necessary. It's mandatory, cannot not pay it. And the other thing is though, the taxes in the game are most likely municipal taxes. So you are paying that only to the city, but then you also are paying an empire tax, most likely, which is much higher. Something in the ballpark of like 30-40%. But maybe it was less. I think it was strictly imposed as a what kind of money you pay for some kind of thing. Like grain was regulated heavily and things like that, just so people don't starve. Caravanserai eats more food but carries more goods. We need to pacify these natives. Only really care about these two. You were levied, I guess, for public work. Yeah, that could also happen. And military. Well, you for sure had your citizen duties. These would be some of it, but it depends who you are, really. It depends a lot. How are we gonna pacify the natives? I'd say it's an inside job for an inside man. Just build it here. It's gonna be alright. Is it nice? No, but we cannot have nice things. Therefore it's fine. It's what we get. That just makes me sad. It's alright. 40 marble? But Nero, that's more than a stockpile can hold. We're gonna have to build more warehouses. There we go. Nero starts to be unreasonable. But I think Nero actually gets all the BM from people who think they know a lot about Roman history, but he was actually not responsible for the fire in Rome, most likely. That is a later invention. And he was a bastard, but not like totally different kind of bastard than other late empire emperors. Like he was a degenerate swine, but so were the other people who were there before him and after him. Some of them at least. So I think it's just he gets blamed a lot for things that a lot of other emperors were guilty of as well. First invasion should come earlier. Okay. Still exploited it to rebuild the city. I mean, yeah, exploited it for sure. But in terms of causing it, which is the main thing people say, I don't think that's true. But I mean, it's totally, I'm saying it's a total degenerate swine. And nobody should, like, advocate for him being, like, the best guy or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, some people think that he was worse than he actually was. This is just hideous. I'm gonna have to do a highway. Let's build ourselves a grand temple to Mars. First fire insurance was made by Crassus, so maybe Nixon will help you. Yes! Crassus was also the man who founded the Vigilas, I think, which was the first fire service in Rome. But yes, he was in the business of having private firefighters and coming to burning buildings, or even allegedly setting fire to some buildings, and then coming over with his firefighters and be like, oh, it's burning, I can save it, just sign this document here and get me the rights for your building, and I'm gonna pay you like the minimum amount that I can, that I'm allowed to, and you know, you get your property back, or belongings rather. Sounds like a true businessman, yeah. Suffice to say, he was not too popular with lower strata. He was the richest man. Even today's standards, he actually would have a lot more wealth than a whole lot of people in our current world. It's insane how much money he managed to procure. Give him his marbles, and then we can start selling it again, and let's send him a gift. And unemployment is not looking great. Let me save you from what's going to happen if you don't let me save you. What do we build for labor? I don't want to build towers, I really don't. If I can help it, but it's probably not something you can help. At least not easily. More marble? Probably can't mine too much. We have to expand, and expansion is scary. They are coming through here now, so this is fairly safe. Oh, there is some rock over here. Okay. A lot of it is in odd spots though, so it's gonna have to be like 1-2 quarries here and there. I'm really unsure. How to approach that. Let's clear it. And we'll build some marble quarries. If we have more money, we don't have to worry about the other things, so it's useful. Yeah, as I was saying, just 1 or 2 here and there. But he's gonna ask for a lot, I think. Because Frankie made him to be a real monster, I believe. You cannot have nice things. You can have this, or we could fit it, no. This is not very effective extraction, but it's fine. Okay, now how do we connect this all up without it looking totally hideous? I think a central warehouse around here is gonna be fine. And there is no way a single set of services is gonna cover this mess. So it's just connected like that. Connected like that. We do have labor, so it's not a big deal if we have to build surplus services, but it's never good. Is it gonna cover it from there? I think it is. So we can just... No, we cannot have an access point elsewhere. It needs to be like that. What do you think of Caligula then? Is his reputation exaggerated? A little bit, but he was a psychopath. Definitely not a guy that's supposed to be an emperor. He was reveling in others' suffering. He was a vicious bastard and a psychopath. So, not an emperor material, but many other guys were like that or similar. It's just, it's not that well known that some of them did all the stuff they did. Some of them did pretty good job at hiding their secrets, while some of them did not. Caligula definitely did not do a very good job at hiding his secrets. That's what I would say. But it's also similar to, a little bit similar to Nero's situation, where I would agree that he gets exaggerated a lot. Money is gonna be absolutely insane. Now, do you want to make these guys into Grand Insulae? I don't think so, because farming is gonna be a pain. I am worried about this edge. I'm worried a lot. You have to build another block. There is an enemy invasion coming. I think we want to housing on the other side, most likely. There's actually a fertile tuft here, but it's just one. We don't necessarily need it, I don't think. The food is gonna be like calculated to a single scrap. I haven't read too much about him, but he does feel lifelike. Yeah, as I said, like he did a fairly poor job at hiding his secrets. He even used it to intimidate some of his enemies. That this stuff was known about him, I think. And he was generally feared and despised, but he was fairly ruthless as well. I mean, some of the stuff he did, I think the series I mentioned manages to capture him in a pretty fair light, actually. Okay, that's the one you recommended, Claudius. Might be interesting. As I said, many TV shows just have it completely wrong, so my expectations are fairly low. It sounds intriguing. And the enemy attack is gonna be here soon. It could have everything very wrong, but with 8 and 9 on IMDb, it can't be that wrong. Yeah, it's more like also a balance between entertaining things and facts. I can understand that only having interesting things that are true wouldn't be appealing to the mass audience. Yeah, and probably gotten a bunch of things right as well. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's continue building up this block. It's basically only dialogue in series, so they didn't focus too much on making it mainstream. That's good, because the pinnacle of that is probably the TV show Rome. Not sure if you saw it. It's heresy. Pretty big one. Let's just increase the import limit on pottery. I need a lot of pottery in the city. Let's double down. No, I didn't see that one. I mean, some of the combat stuff is remotely interesting, but it's nowhere near realistic, and the characters themselves are shallow. But as far as the TV show about Romans goes, it has very high budget, so some of the things in there shown are pretty close and nice in terms of like Roman lifestyle or whatever. Also the set is good. They spent a lot of money on making sure that everything looks right, which I can appreciate that. Even though I don't really appreciate what they've done with the historical part of that too much. But actually surprised they didn't glorify Octavian much. Which makes sense if you know anything about Octavian. Which they seem to know a bit. So it's look amazing, especially second half. Okay, good. It's also very important. The immersion. It's Goths. Or is it Huns? Yeah. It Huns. Yeah. It's gonna be horse archers. I mean, it's not a few of them for the first attack, but we'll need to double down on our military. It was lucky. Yeah, it was a pretty large attack. They spawn from where you build the forts. Yeah, it could have happened here, but they wouldn't attack prematurely, I don't think. They would just sit around until I built my stuff. But it was a bit scary. So we have 2 blocks of insulae, we have some unemployment. Gonna have to deal with that. Mars is almost done. So how many people can we fit in this setup? 5,300. I think I don't want to expand here at all. I'd rather build I could build my patricians here. It's gonna be dangerous, but even a line block of them would work. This is too small of an area, I think. I could try to squeeze it in here, but it's probably not gonna happen. Let's take a look. Definitely not gonna be standard design, right? I wouldn't necessarily need all that many though. Something I need to keep in mind. You can squeeze them in against the mountains like I do. I think that's true. I don't want to force them though, so you'd have to have something like that, and then in the middle services, I guess? Like a line block. Yeah, so services in the middle. But I don't like line blocks. They are not great. I think I can see a design that would actually work. Just need my standard sort of thing, and it's confusing because of this thing. Just start plopping them down. Something like this. Unfortunately, it wouldn't really give us that many spaces because this is inaccessible for services. Might need Venus Grand Temple for desirability, yeah. If we build them against the mountains, we would. This would only fit a couple though. I'm not sure if that's too good. Seven? Is 7 gonna be enough? I could evolve these guys up to large insulae. Yeah. I think it's gonna be alright. I'd like more space here. I think I will, since we are building Grand Temple to series, you'll be able to get the granary cartridge to get going faster. Consumption reduction of all goods. Might be able to, yeah. But I also will need to farm other kinds of food. So keep that in mind. Also to granaries and such. Let's make one here. It's gonna be for wheat. This is not preferable that it's there, but not much I can do about that. Roadblock this off. Let's get a couple of temples here and there. These farms are not nice, so they'll probably complain about that. Farms, fruits. Could actually replace these with fruit farms. Problem is now the plebs might try to grab some of that. I also scrapped some of this road, and that might be very dangerous. Let's make sure it's covered. Vegetables. Do more granaries. Vegetables, fruits. 1, 2, it should be covered from the road. I'm a little bit worried about prefecture. So let's do that. Blessing from Neptune. Okay, let's start plopping them down. And we need to forbid some of these guys to grab things. No furniture, no other kinds of food. No furniture, no other kinds of food. I need to start importing things. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna accept 16 furniture. It's gonna accept 16 oil. This is gonna accept 16 wine. And we'll import it all. Up to 8. Up to 12. 16 actually. Furniture. 16. And we should open up another trade route for marble if we can. Just make sure there is a constant stream of caravans. This one would sell us oil and wine. Let's do that. We are getting some goods. Seriously? Okay, let's put it back. Let's get some pottery. We could have them here, but it's undesirable, so I'm not too sure about that. Let's get a warehouse for furniture in here. Wine can be here. And oil. One warehouse probably isn't gonna hurt too much. Tavern. Let's take a look if the walker spawns on the right side. They'll want meat though. I'll accept a little bit. And we'll import it. This is not gonna accept traders. I'll need Grand Temple to Venus. Oh yeah, and we have the Mars temple. Desirability. Theft. Do we have a forum? Not yet. Let's build one. It's gonna help. Imperial reminder of for what? Marble? Okay. Store it. We'll want more construction. I could trick them with gardens, but that's like a short-term solution. Let's try to fiddle around with these. I could maybe see getting the school on the other side. And replacing this place with a large statue. Fire in the city. Something's burning. Oh no. Yeah, devolutions. Okay. Wheat is a problem. I didn't notice that. No bonds, no. We'll get the Venus the Ceres temple soon though, so food is not gonna be an issue for long. Hopefully. It's the forts as well causing the problems. So this was Mars and Mercury. Come on, build it. Yeah, it looks like we just need more marble here. We have that, but I think we'll reserve this for monument construction. Mars and Mercury. Bonds suck, man. I hate fiddling out with desirability. I think I established that. It's just a pain. I'd much rather just build what works. Oh, I have 2 schools. Never mind that. Could get a theater instead and desirability buff up this place. Let's make a bunch of gardens. It's gonna trick them. They'll want a hospital as well, so let's give them a hospital. Is the Tavern Walker spawning on the right side? He probably is. Entertainment is gonna be a problem. I would need a Colosseum, I think. Which I can't get. At least not easily. I could see building it instead of this, maybe. We don't need Mercury Temple, for example. Just put our Mars there. Venus instead of Neptune. Forum can go elsewhere as well, I think. Can figure it out, right? Just remove that statue. Keep adding for clearing land. Yeah, I should actually bind it. I was thinking about that last time. I just completely forgot. To be honest. Ah, devolution. It's alright. Yeah, they hate it. I know you hate it. It's fine. It's nice things. They will build it. Just can you just stop? We're constructing 2 temples at once and it's not really working out. Okay, that one is almost done. The tent people. Come on. Build it. Oh, explosion. Of course. I have 2 prefects, but it's not enough because they are constantly rioting. So the prefects are never gonna make it. Consumption reduction. It's just insane. They are very mean. I think the markets are also struggling to really cover all the needs, so let's just do that. Is this nice? No. But it's what it is. Cannot have nice things, because people will demand more food. So let's just build that. Should help a little bit. It's like 900 extra people fed. A little more actually, especially with the blessing. Just get rid of the tents, come on, feed them. Yes. It's getting constructed. It's getting done. Barbarian attack. Close to the enemies. Could build between the granaries here. There's no fertile land there, I don't think. I could add another block here, that's the plan anyways, but we cannot build farms just anywhere, so food is fine. What's not fine is the issues we have with the markets, for the most part. Earthquake! Oh no! You monster! This is why we don't do the prediction. is why. Good job, Frankie. Funsies. No, it's just the scope of it. It would always be similar to this, if it's the largest one. That should be. They're still coming around. How you waited for this, yeah, nothing else commented, just this. I say, you are a monster. This is also a monster. That's what I said when I first saw the map. No prediction needed. Like, I mean, what do you think is gonna happen? Invasion points from everywhere, no safe point to build, a huge earthquake. I don't remember the point, because I don't like to cheat like that to know exactly where the mapmaker does that. But suffice to say, this map is entirely unreasonable. I mean, send it to people and see what they say. But from my part, you are a monster. This map is absolutely savage. It's in some ways economically it's trivial, and in military aspect and building stuff and the earthquake and events. I know there is a gladiator revolt, by the way. In this aspect, it's just absolutely monster-like. It even surpasses Mark maps, which is something that's very rare. But I don't think it's fun. You may be judge of that. I think we've built something pretty nice, but the game says no. Therefore, we are fine. Good job, Frankie. That's gonna be it for today, clearly. Hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, nothing I could do to save the city, by the way. So, fun. Only Jake is up, no censoring Jake with 8 people, probably wouldn't appreciate that. Yeah, that's enough. Nothing else